Have you ever wondered why building wealth feels so complicated? Why, despite all the financial advice out there, most people still struggle with money? Some say you should save every penny. Others say investing is all that matters. Some tell you to stop drinking coffee, while others tell you to put all your money in Bitcoin. But the truth, as Nick Maggiulli reveals in his brilliant book Just Keep Buying, is surprisingly simple. The path to wealth doesn't come from timing the market, obsessing over every expense, or waiting for the perfect moment. It comes from one simple principle: just keep buying. Buying assets, consistently, over time, no matter what the market is doing. Because wealth is not built in one dramatic moment, it is built quietly, slowly, but surely, over years of disciplined action. Today, we are going to dive deep into this book, understand the key lessons, and walk through the mindset shift you need if you want to create lasting financial freedom. The big question: save more or invest more? Most of us grow up with the idea that saving money is the foundation of wealth. Cut costs, live frugally, and pile up cash. But here's the problem: you can't save your way to wealth if your income isn't growing. Maggiulli makes it clear: if you are early in your career, focusing on earning more is often more impactful than obsessing over saving every little expense. Think about it: if you are making $500 a month, even saving 50% of it will only give you $250. But if you can increase your income to $2,000 or $3,000 a month, suddenly saving becomes much more powerful. Yes, saving is important. But it's not the ultimate driver of wealth. The key is balance. You need to save enough to invest, but you also need to focus on building your earning power. Because without income growth, saving alone won't change your life. The right way to save. Now, let's talk about saving. When people hear the word, they often imagine extreme sacrifice. No eating out. No vacations. No fun. But Maggiulli flips this idea upside down. He says, don't save too much, too early. Why? Because life is short. The truth is, spending money in your 20s and 30s to enjoy experiences may actually bring more happiness than hoarding every dollar. In fact, if you sacrifice too much now, you might regret it later. So, what's the solution? Save reasonably. Automate your savings so you don't have to think about it. But don't live a life of misery just to see numbers grow in a bank account. Because money is a tool, it's meant to be used. The goal is not to die with the biggest pile of cash. The goal is to live a life that's both financially stable and emotionally fulfilling. Spend without guilt. Here's a radical idea from Just Keep Buying: you should spend money on the things you love, without guilt. Yes, you heard that right. If buying coffee every morning genuinely makes your day better, then buy the coffee. Don't fall for the financial gurus who shame small pleasures. The trick is to cut ruthlessly on things you don't care about, and spend freely on things you do. That's how you create balance. Money should bring joy, not guilt. Because in the end, the purpose of money is not just to grow, it's to improve your life. The power of investing. Now let's get to the heart of this book, investing. This is where Just Keep Buying becomes a philosophy. Maggiulli argues that the biggest mistake people make is trying to time the market. Everyone wants to buy when prices are low and sell when they're high. But the truth? Even the smartest professionals fail at timing consistently. So, what's the solution? Stop worrying about timing. Just keep buying. Whether the market is high, low, or crashing, if you keep buying assets regularly, over time, you win. Think of it this way: when markets are up, your assets grow in value. When markets are down, you get to buy more at cheaper prices. Either way, you win, as long as you don't stop. This is called dollar cost averaging, investing a fixed amount regularly, no matter what the market is doing. It takes away stress, removes emotions, and keeps you on track. What should you invest in? Maggiulli is clear about this. You don't need to chase hot stocks, crypto, or complicated strategies. The best way to build wealth is boring, but effective. Invest in low-cost index funds that track the market. Buy assets that grow with time, like stocks and real estate. Avoid getting caught up in speculation or hype. Remember, the game is not about getting rich quickly. It's about getting rich surely. The myths of timing and risk. One of the most eye-opening lessons from this book is that waiting for the perfect time to invest is a trap. Think about it. People often say, "I'll invest when the market dips." But by waiting, you lose precious time in the market. And time is the biggest driver of wealth. Maggiulli shows that even if you invest right before a crash, as long as you keep buying afterward, you still come out ahead in the long run. The key is persistence, not perfection. And what about risk? Many people are paralyzed by fear. They imagine losing everything overnight. But real risk is not investing at all. Because inflation eats your cash and opportunity passes you by. The truth is, you can't eliminate risk. But you can manage it by diversifying, staying consistent, and avoiding big gambles. Building wealth step by step. So, how do you apply just keep buying in real life? Here's the step-by-step process Maggiulli suggests. 1. Save enough to cover emergencies. Have cash for unexpected problems. 2. Invest the rest. Put your money into assets that grow. 3. Automate your investments. Remove emotions from the process. 4. Increase your income. Keep leveling up your career or business. 5. Spend on what makes you happy. Don't live in guilt or regret. It really is that simple. Not easy, but simple. The wealth mindset. But perhaps the most important lesson in Just Keep Buying is not about money at all. It's about mindset. Wealth is not built by genius. It's built by discipline. By showing up, month after month, year after year, and doing the work. There will be crashes. There will be fear. There will be times when it feels hopeless. But if you keep buying, you keep moving forward. And one day, you'll look back and realize you've built a fortune. Not by luck, not by magic, but by consistent action. Final thoughts. So, what is the secret to wealth? Not extreme saving. Not perfect timing. Not chasing hype. It's one simple idea: just keep buying. Buy assets. Buy experiences that matter. Buy your future, one decision at a time. Nick Maggiulli's book is a reminder that money doesn't have to be complicated. The real challenge is not in knowing what to do, it's in actually doing it, and doing it consistently. So, whether you are just starting your financial journey, or you've been at it for years, remember this: the road to wealth is not a straight line. It's a steady climb. And the way to win is simple: just keep buying. If you found this audiobook-style summary helpful, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more deep book breakdowns, and share this video with someone who's ready to take charge of their financial future. Because wealth is built step by step, and it starts with a single decision.